Hi, my name is Sarah and this is my channel Knotty Gnome Crafts. It's Vlogtober, which means that I'm bringing you a new video every day in the month of October. So if you're new here, welcome, and if you're coming back, thank you so much for joining me again. Today's video is going to be a very quick little knitting tutorial, but before we get started, I am wearing my Fiber Mood Elisa shirt that I made out of an Echo Vero satin that I got from D&H Fabrics, and over top I am wearing my Joji Locatelli Magnolia cardigan, and I will link both of those patterns in the description box. So as I stated, today's video is a quick little tutorial. It's going to be about using Judy's Magic Cast On for starting a shawl with a garter stitch tab. Now, I did not invent this technique. I honestly don't remember where I learned it, so I cannot unfortunately give credit, but I just wanted to let you know that I didn't invent anything. I'm not taking credit for anything. I'm just showing you how I use Judy's Magic Cast On to start a garter stitch tab when I'm knitting a shawl, and that I like this technique because it does not use waste yarn, and I always find it kind of annoying when anything calls for waste yarn and you have to dig out extra yarn that you're going to end up cutting out and removing. And it's just a little bit of a pain. So I like this method because it does not use any waste yarn. You can just get started right away with your main yarn that you're using to knit your shawl. And it's a very simple technique. And so please bear with me and be gentle. I'm not used to doing these kinds of tutorial videos, so I hope that the video quality and the camera work is okay. But yeah, I'm just going to turn the camera around and then we'll get started with the demonstration. Okay, I'm going to assume that you already know how to do the Judy's Magic Cast On. And I like to start with a slip knot. You don't have to, but I am going to. So we're going to cast on 3 stitches on each needle. So we've got 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Okay. I'm going to just hold this here, turn it around so that we can start using the working yarn, and then I'm just going to slide these stitches onto the cord so that they're temporarily out of the way. Okay, then we're just going to start our cast on like normal, so I'm going to do 6 rows of garter stitch. Okay, so we've got the garter stitch for our tab, and you would just knit however many rows of garter that the pattern indicates. I just did 6 rows. Okay, and we're ready to pick up all the stitches for the tab. So you're going to first knit across the 3 stitches that are on the needle. Then you rotate to the side here. We're going to pick up the 3 stitches out of the garter ridges. Okay, so we've got the 3 stitches from the tab, and then all we have left are the 3 stitches that were left from the other side of the Judy's Magic Cast On. So you simply knit those stitches. And then that is it. You've got your garter tab, your shawl's all ready to get going and started, and you didn't have to use any waste yarn. It's just a simpler and easier way I think, of beginning your shawl if you're doing a garter tab. So if you are a knitter, I hope that that was helpful for you. If you plan on using this technique when you start your next shawl, leave me a comment and let me know, or if you have tried this technique before, or if you like it, or if you prefer the waste yarn technique, I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you again tomorrow.